Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey and today I just wanted to give an update about what has been going on these last few months. Okay, so I have not been on here all summer. I hope you guys had an amazing summer, and if you are started back with your school years, I hope that you are having a great beginning of school year. So let's just jump right into it. So I had the whole year planned. If you have not seen those videos, I will link those down below in the description box. I have what we're doing for language arts, for family subjects, for math, all of that. And some of the things have changed. So we went on our week-long camping trip. It was so much fun. We went to Virginia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. And when we got home from our trip, I was just feeling a little bit weird, and I ended up finding out that I am expecting baby number 5. So that is the biggest update of all, is that that is what's going on with that. And I am due in February. So we planned on starting back to school right after the 4th of July, and obviously I have been the sickest I have ever been with any of our children. So we actually just started back up in the middle of August, so that has been a huge adjustment. Definitely was not planning on that. Because of that, I decided to change some of our curriculum. So my plan was to use Biblioplan with Story of the World and do Brighter Day Press and do that morning work and all of that. And instead I decided I'm just going to use something that I already had. It has a lot of the same books that I was planning on using with Biblioplan Volume 1 anyways, and it's something that can just literally say, okay, do this today and call it a day. I don't have to go looking for projects. I don't have to go, looking for, different library books or things like that. And that is Preparing Hearts for His Glory, and this is by Heart of Dakota. So this is for ages 8 to 10 with an extension for 11 to 12. So this is considered more of their 4th grade level, but again, it has extensions for 11 to 12-year-olds. This is kind of how we did Bigger Hearts, where it's a little bit older for my younger son, but a little bit younger for my older son, who has ADHD and some learning challenges. So I think it's going really well. We are on Unit 2, so not very far into it at all, but it is going well and we are enjoying it. Some of the books that you use are Life in the Great Ice Age, Grandpa's Box, The Trojan Horse. I know that these are all books that I was going to be using in Biblioplan. This does go over From Creation to Communism, so it covers a lot broader range of history than we were planning on doing. But I'm not sure if once we get to a certain point we will kind of just do something else, or do some interest-led things, or who knows what's going to happen, right? So we're probably just going to stick with this until Christmas, and then after that it's going to kind of be countdown to baby and postpartum and all of that. So we will see where it goes. I am using a couple different Heart of Dakota guides for science. So I already was planning on using this guide a little bit anyway. It's going to include our Bible. It's going to include independent Bible study, independent history study, things like that, geography projects, all of that. So it will be good for my older son because he can do a little bit of the things more independently. And so that will be very helpful since he's in 7th grade and will be entering high school in the next couple of years. So that is the biggest update. The next update is math. So if you guys know about us, okay, we have had our share of math struggles with my oldest, and we finally settled on BJU math. It has been so great. It's a little bit of a mastery approach with a little bit of spiral review with lots of repetition and all of that, and it has just been a really great fit. We've been using it for the past couple of years. Well, he saw my younger son using Math with Confidence over the past couple of years and really wanted something more hands-on, more games, all of that. And so we decided to try Apologia. We ended up starting Apologia mid-year last year, and it was just too difficult to start a brand new curriculum in the middle of the year that neither one of us had used before. So we kind of put that on the back burner. We did CTC math for a little bit, which is online mastery, all of that stuff, and ended up, he did that for a couple of months, and then it kind of ended up being the same thing it always is with him and math for all of the different ones we've tried. It either went too fast, or he couldn't concentrate on the videos, or he didn't understand it and I had to sit down and go over it with him several times, or you know, just kind of how it always is. And so he also didn't like the online aspect of it. He didn't like how he had to do his work on paper and then he would go to put it in, and sometimes it would get put in wrong and he'd get frustrated about that. And so he just needed a little bit of a break from that. So we went back to Apologia. We probably did half of Apologia level 5, and again, same thing. Apologia just does not have the repetition that he needs. It just does not have the review that he needs. So what I ended up doing was, we are going to try, I accidentally grabbed the wrong book. This is actually volume 2. But we are going to be working on Learn Math Fast. Like I said, this is volume 2. He's currently working on volume 1. He's been working on it for a week now. And this is basically, well, first of all, this is good for children with ADHD, dyslexia, dyscalculia, which he shows a lot of signs of that. And it's not uncommon for children with ADHD to have other learning challenges like that. But this kind of basically goes back to the beginning. So in the volume 1, which I'm going to do a whole video about these once we have done it a little bit more, but it starts with basic addition. And so he's doing an addition worksheet and I'm timing him and all of that stuff. And then eventually it gets into multiplication and long division, things like that, things that he knows how to do them, but he has to have lots of reminders, lots of repetition, and all of that. So the second book is fractions, positive and negative numbers, and mixed numbers, percentages, things like that, things that he was about to start or had just done in Apologia 5. So a lot of people say that kids his age, he's 12, can go through these books in about a semester. So I'm hoping that he'll be done with volume 1 by the time we hit Christmas, and he'll be done with this, and then we can start BJU Math 6, or we may just actually continue on with these. That is our other math update. So that is it, guys. Those are all of the updates. I hope you guys are having a blessed school year, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.